Hi there, Eddie. My name's Chad Barker. I'm going to show you today how to use this sink that you're looking at. Let's take a look at it, pulling it up. Alright, so you got a stainless steel sink. It's no problem. It's a really nice looking sink, actually. A sink cabinet. So it looks like you're going to probably be tying in our cabinets by running them basically into the side here and then probably out the other side. We got some spec sheets, so let's open that up and I'll get you some information here based on what size cabinets would probably work for it. Now, they don't tell you, the real problem I'm seeing here is that they're not telling us what the height of the sink is. So from, let's see if I can zoom in here. So, I'm sorry, what the height of the actual rim of the sink is. So from here to here. It'd be nice if they told us that, because then we'd say, look, it's 1.5 inches tall, and then obviously there's going to be a cabinet height. So we really want to figure out what their cabinet height is from the ground, or the bottom of the cabinet, to the bottom of the sink lip. And if we look at that in another picture here, so what I'm looking for is the dimension from the bottom of the cabinet to the top right here, right before the sink. Because most likely what you're going to want to do is run your countertops directly into the face of this and try to make it as flush as possible. Now, there is another opportunity here. You could always try to, I guess, run your countertop so it kind of overlays it, so you'd have an undermount style sink. This sink cabinet, to me, does not look like that's what they want you to do with it. Obviously, the finished countertop height here is exactly 36 inches from the ground to the top of the countertop. So it looks like, to me, from what I deducted here, is they're running the sink, or running their countertop into the side of the sink. So that said, what we're going to probably want to do is take 36 inches, the total height, then subtract the actual thickness of the countertop. Now, most people using 3 centimeter thick stone are going to have, 1.25 inches or a 3 centimeter thick countertop. So you'd probably want to be your countertop. Your cabinet height needs to be somewhere around 34.75 of an inch. So from the bottom of the cabinet to the top of the cabinet that you'd be ordering would be 34.75, and hopefully that would match up just fine. Okay. So let's do that real quick. I'm going to show you a little bit here in CAD view. I'm just basically going to show you. Let's see if I can pull out one thing here. I'm going to pause this for 1 second. Okay, so I just put together a sink cabinet for you. Basically modeled it almost exactly, or as much as I could actually try to figure it out. 36 inches tall from bottom of the cabinet to the top of the sink top. So let's take a look at this thing in 3D. So basically, sorry about that. Let's see. CAD drawing here together for you. 36 inches from top to bottom. We nailed that. As far as width is concerned, 36 from side to side. And that's exactly 36. Okay, so I think I got it pretty close here. And now I couldn't make the materials the same because we don't do stainless steel cabinets, but I've got something similar for you. It looks like it's got about 1.5 inches overhang from the front of the cabinet case to the front here. Most likely that's what they would be doing. It looks like they're using a standard European style construction, just based off the pictures, very similar to what we do. Of course, their toe kicks can be flush up here, which is a little different. Nonetheless, it's not a big deal. The thickness, it looks like, is about 1.5 inches. So we're going to basically assume that you're going to be running your cabinets or your countertop into the side of this sink top, which will be pretty cool looking. I'm going to pull out a cabinet here real quick. 1 second. Let's just say we have a 3-drawer cabinet on each side. We're going to use a standard 34.5 inch tall, 34.5 tall cabinet height, and most likely they developed this cabinet here in the middle according to that, because 34.5 for the United States is pretty much a standard base height. Now, let's see what happens if we use a 3 centimeter thick granite, and I'm going to add this on here real quick. Okay, so I'm just drawing in some granite countertop right now. No, I'm going to take the splash off there. It automatically puts a splash on there. Sorry about that. Let's see. Unfinished edge. Okay. So what you're going to have, or what you're going to come up with here, is you're going to have standard 1.25 inch thick granite. You're going to have about 1/4 inch lip right here. Now, you don't want that to be flush or completely even when you go from your countertop to your sink. I highly recommend having it up just a little bit. That's probably why they designed it like that, because it's going to have a slight round to it,
and you don't want this thing to be flush. You'll be able to see the imperfections, so you need to have like a little bit of clearance here. So I'd recommend ordering a cabinet, base cabinet, at 34.5 inches tall, and then if you're using, of course, 1.25 inch thick granite, then you'll just run that granite right into the side of your sink, the sink lip there. Now they're overlaying this by 1.5 inches, so on the sink cabinet, it's coming out from the face of the cabinet by 1.5 inches. Most granite countertop companies will have their granite stick out proud by 1 inch, so that'll leave about 1/2 inch up here, and that'll look just perfect. Actually, it'll be running and dying off right into it, so you don't have any funky joints going on. Same idea over here. You just run your countertop right into it, and it'll look real nice. So yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all the questions you really had on there. If you have any further questions, feel free to give me a call, and we'll get them answered for you. Thanks again. Have a good day.